Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. And so Kryle informed us last time that the final days have come to Garlemald. And so we gotta go to Garlemald. Man, that's really expensive. How dare you make that so expensive? Is there any way we can cheap that out? Ooh, no, not really. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and teleport straight there. These teleport prices are almost like gas prices. Nah, not really. Gas prices are way worse. Oh snap, we got the apocalypse weather here again. You can see that it's apocalypse when you mouse over it. Also, if you hear any sort of high-pitched whine, it's like the weed eater or mower from my neighbor across the street or something. It is driving me insane. But it'll be over soon enough, and hopefully you don't hear it. That's one thing I really like about this microphone I have, even though sometimes it's caused me issues with recording, because it has to be really close to my mouth. It's been pretty good about not picking up ambient noises around me at all. And that really does it for me, because I do not have any sort of recording booth or any sort of thing that I do this in. Just don't got the space for that. Or the money, so. Yep. Selling us a bunch of stuff that we kind of already know, but kind of don't know. Oh shit, several cutscenes play in sequence. And we're going into an instance battle, how about that? Earlier on the Magna Glacies. I'm sure it's not Glacies. Yeah, whatever. It's like one letter different from Glacier, so why would it be Glackies? Would it be Glacies?
No. 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 We were promised an escape. Not the same doom we fled.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste.
You better
Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense. How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
I can handle this pair. You?
Shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Uh-oh, looks like we're role-playing as Alphino. Okay, so we got like...
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
We can't target the enemies because we have to heal.
Help is at hand.
So we just might as well heal them all at once with prognosis. Let's die. All my heal stuff is not how I would have mapped it at all. You can just do Toxicon on a cooldown, but our goal is to heal. Yeah, everything's prefaced with Levator because it's not exactly like how Sage actually plays, even though it's all techniques that Sage actually does have. Hey, I just saved y'all. Don't be... Aw, you sluts.
Those who can stand, come with me!
Gotta say though, the animations for shooting the lasers are extremely satisfying, even if
Easy now. Deep breaths. You're safe now.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself, boy.
can we emote? We can't emote. And for whatever reason, they didn't give Alphino any way to recover MP. Of course, I guess the battle's gonna be
fight hard, but not hard enough!
yeah, we did it. Oh, those bloody boobies.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
That's right, it ain't over.
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
Ooh,
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
hell yeah, Garlean's doing good.
Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then? In time enough to be of aid, for once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride! Of that I've no doubt.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army. Oh!
Damn! I just killed 3 of those damn
I
things.
had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate.
Voldemort?
To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Oh, now we're Alice A. Or Ala B. Guess we just do her AoEs. 'Cause I don't think she has any other AoEs in this particular fight, because the Korra move leads up to Ver Holy, and the Fire move leads up to Ver Flare.
I'm fine.
Not today.
Easy peasy DPS rotation. Although I have quite have it the way I'd like it to be.
I'm not done yet.
None to worry about.
Wait, her cast getting interrupts the entire combo? That's fucking stupid.
The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
Is he like gonna hide at the inside of these things, I guess?
As they say, turnabout's fair play.
Vermilion Pledge.
On guard.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Trailer moments. Oh, and they gave it to Grahatia. Really? They gave the trailer moment to Grahatia.
Get out of here! Quickly!
Okay, game. Stop pushing for Alisei to be the 200-year-old guy.
Them. Not a one! This will be a brighter future! I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve!
Get it together, Alizé. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of him as it is. You mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
I am just walking in casually, not running in, like I should be.
Oh,
Like, what the fuck is up with this scene? This is precisely why you should never skip your squat, Benjamin.
I can look after myself, you know.
Everything's in order, I trust?
Yeah, I guess as in order as it could be,
I've
since...
had enough of this rabble! Come on!
I went back to the past and found out some disturbing things about our heroic goddess, or whatever.
Trio for the ages.
Your monster tree over the ages, Grahatia.
just the beginning.
I had a feeling I'd find you here. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
You say that, but I can see 2 Igalimas. 3 Igalimas. 4 Igalimas? Jesus. It's a good thing we got the Garleans back up.
On your feet!
Leave the healing to me. I'm in your debt.
Now, where were we?
Easy peasy. Good job, Garleans.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland.
Given that this is a fantasy world where there's monsters running rampant around every corner and every place and every, thing, like, you couldn't promise them complete safety even if the final days weren't going on.
What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you.
Where's your weapon then, dude?
That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us, On our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Really, Alpha Node?
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
More of them.
Oh snap. Even Xenos is getting in on the
Xenos! Here!
blasphemy slaying.
You'll be alright. Hurry to the airship. Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
That is and has ever been my sole concern. You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seem sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing, in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Anger isn't despair.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
Now this right here, this line and the next few following lines are very key. They're almost like an olive branch extended by the writers in regards to what Hydaelyn did.
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome?
If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends. Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone.
Damn, Xenos is already above the plot.
Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
His eyebrows furrowed. He was bothered.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilsabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Not quite the punch in the mouth that Fortune Alt needs, but it's gonna have to do. Unfortunately, we never get to give Fortune Alt the punch in the mouth that he desperately needs. Actually, if you noticed, his eyebrows furrowed. It bothered him, but he's got a stew on it. It's kind of interesting that Xenos is like the only character that the Scions like they don't understand him at all, and they don't like make any active attempts. Like that's like the first active attempt by one of the Scions, you know, to like talk to the guy. And I think it winds up being the only one.
No major injuries then. Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fortuneau Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Fortuneau. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Sharlayan alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
I swear.
Any other, I would doubt. But you, I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it. Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait.
Honestly, by this point, I almost forgot that I'd gone to the First, because the events that happened in Elpis were so fucking crazy.
Did you hear something just now?
Events were getting too serious, so Endwalker had to club them over the head again with comic relief.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night, and to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort.
Are you not freezing your balls off, man?
'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
She's one to talk with her short shorts.
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Aetherius. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Marvellous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom?
This is like straight out of like fucking Invader Zim.
Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal. We were born from Hydaelyn's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Forgive me, but are they...
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow! Well met! You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last. I'm Livingway, Hydaelyn's right paw! That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I, bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Sharlayan, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperites made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart. For a time, at least. Nevertheless, 'twas worth the journey to find present company well. Wilt thou attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Well, you're wearing short shorts.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Oh, sweet. They automatically moved us to Sharlayan. How about that? They actually used the word nonplussed in the dialogue. How about that? Alright, let's squeeze out maybe another, I don't know, 15 minutes maybe? I don't know exactly how long. We don't want to like go all the way into the Forum because like they're going to take us back into Labyrinthos now. But, we pass. Pretty cool armor set. Occasionally you'll just see people, they didn't change their search comments at all for like 5 billion years, and so the current job they're on doesn't reflect it at all. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we didn't see Y'shtola or Thancred up north at all, did we? Oh, this isn't voiced? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess they went to the anti-tower? Heidelind's Elpis flower. It's not her flower. It's just a flower. She didn't even invent it. I know you're ignorant of that, but damn. The implications of temporal magics are not entirely understood, and so we cannot assume that our Heidelin and the Vanayu met in Elpis are one and the same. Nevertheless, due to her intrinsic qualities as an all-powerful being, I'd wager that Heidelin possesses the knowledge we seek. The Vana I know would never give up. You knew her for fucking like a day and a half. A day and a fucking half. And she did give up because she still sundered the fucking world. She could have just told me directly. You mean Heidelin's answer to Hermes' question because she didn't give mankind a fucking chance and she killed them all? So that they would become us, you know, after, you know, sundering and whatnot? Okay, so Thancred wasn't with her in the anti-tower. Great Exodus, huh? Well, let's talk around to the Scions if we can. And then, I wonder how they even have that fucking knowledge, because that would imply that Heidelin had that knowledge, if, you know, if she could actually give it to them. So, like, how did she get it? No, talk to Alpha Node. She spent a vast amount of her power in the confrontation with Fandaniel and is presently unable to communicate. That's like hell you fucking could, Kryle. You don't know jack shit. She used you like a puppet. And she barely did anything. She diverted their course so they'd land like one region away on the moon. Big whoop. She used your Aether, by the way. She didn't use her own. She almost killed you! She almost fucking killed you! Stop respecting her! Toya's getting salty. Oh, Thancred was in Locus Aminus, huh? Or well, that's Corvos, the other name for Corvos. Seems legit. Alright, well, next time we'll get into the form shenanigans and go back into the Labyrinthos and see what we can do to go see Heidelin, I suppose. Although we probably won't get that far because there's going to be a fat sandwich of cutscenes in our way. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry there wasn't a lot of commentary, and sorry half of it was salty. But you know how it is by now. I already told you this was going to bother me. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe and have a great day.